What's going on, everybody? It's Rocco's Modern Survival. Today we're making another video on moonshine, okay? Or bourbon, or whatever you want to call it today, or corn liquor, you know. Now I want you guys to remember, you can make this stuff for yourself, for your own consumption, but you cannot sell it. Do not sell this stuff. Make it for yourself, and that is it, all right? Anyone that leaves anything in the comments about, you know, oh, you'll get in trouble for making this, blah, blah, blah. No, you won't, as long as you do not sell it. It's for your own consumption only, all right? With that said, let's get into this and have some fun, all right? We are using today golden corn, sweet golden corn whole kernels. We are using the Kroger brand, because that's what we have, 3.5 servings, 15.25 ounces. It takes 5 of these cans to make 7 pounds, okay? 7 pounds goes into 5 gallons. All right, so for a 5-gallon bucket, you have to use 7 pounds of corn. So, and for a 5-gallon bucket, you need 8 pounds of sugar. 2 4-pound bags, 8 pounds of sugar. What we have is we have it over here in the bucket, or in the pot, with 2 gallons of water. It is on a medium-low heat. You have to sit here and stir this for an hour, okay? For everything to get cooked up and boiled properly. There we go. Properly. Let me. Sorry, I can't stir and talk at the same time. I can't multitask. My pot has been cleaned out, sanitized, and everything. My buckets have been sanitized, cleaned out, and they're ready to roll. So we're just going to sit here, let this kind of boil up, get the starches and everything cooked out of these. We're going to add the sugar here after a while. After it starts boiling a little bit, after it gets kind of warm, dissolve the sugar, let it cool down, and then we're going to add it to the bucket. I will bring you along for every step of the way. Right now, I don't want you guys to sit here for an hour and watch me stir this, because it's going to be very boring, but I will bring you back when it is time, okay? So let's just do a quick recap. 2 gallons of water in the pot, okay? 5 cans of the 1525 cans. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. 5 cans of the 1525 ounces of the cans. There we go. There we go. And the 8 pounds of sugar. Okay, so it's just like we do wine. Always 8 pounds of sugar for 5 pounds, or for 5 gallons of water, or for a 5-gallon bucket. That's how we do our wine too. I'm really contemplating on flavoring this after we're done. I'm not 100% sure. I've got some frozen fruits that I kind of want to incorporate into this, but I'm really thinking about just making a straight run of corn this time, because I want to taste it. I've not really had a good corn liquor before. I've bought it. I have purchased it in the past, like many years ago, and it was not good at all. People who made it like way too strong. Like their whole goal was just to make it as powerful as possible, and they did a good job on that. They made it so strong you didn't want to drink it. My goal was to make it so good that you just want to drink it. You know what I mean? Proof it down, flavor it up, and all that good stuff. This batch, I'm going to do a couple different things with it, I think. Come back next Sunday, and we'll make we'll actually run the corn. We'll actually run the moonshine through the still and all that stuff, and see what we get. And I really want to do a fruity pebble one, but I heard the fruity pebble isn't that good. The you got to almost get the simple syrup fruity pebble and use that. So I'm not sure. There's also a cheesecake that I want to make. I want to make a strawberry cheesecake. So I need some strawberries. I'm also going to make a sweet potato casserole. I'm also going to do that too. I'm going to go get some sweet potatoes. Now the sweet potato casserole one calls for 2.75 pounds of sweet potatoes per 5-gallon bucket. All right, so I'm probably going to do a solid 3 pounds of that, just so I know that we have enough. And honestly, can you really have too many sweet potatoes? So I'm going to do the sweet potatoes and dried cranberries, brown sugar, and around that. I might do like 1 bag of white sugar and then the rest into brown sugar, because I want that flavor. So we'll see how that works out. But like I said, guys, this is going to take about an hour. I'll bring you back for it. And you got to constantly keep stirring it because you do not want to scorch this, okay? It is already cooked, but it can still burn, all right? You don't want that to carry over into your final distillation. So I will bring you guys back whenever we are ready to the boil, all right? Or we're ready for it to boil, however you want to say it. Sorry, it's been a day. I'm not really there today. I'm just like, I want to make this stuff, but I kind of want to make a video on it. I'm just like, I'm not there today. You know how you feel on some of those days. So, all right, guys, I'll bring you back in just a little bit. All right. All right, guys, we are back. This is nice and hot. It smells amazing. It smells. Wish you had smell-o-vision on this. It tastes good too. Tastes like corn, like it should. Now we are going to add the 8 pounds of sugar into this and stir it in there. Okay. She's not quite at a boil yet, but this is nice and hot, and it will dissolve the sugar really well. You don't want to take a super long time doing this because I've turned the heat down on low so it won't scorch anything while I'm pouring the sugar in, because you know you don't want that to happen. So I'm going to keep it on low. I'm going to keep stirring in the sugar, and then when the sugar's nice and dissolved, I don't know if you can see the steam coming off this or not. Yeah, you can. You don't want the sugar to scorch as well, so I'm going to keep it on low until I have everything dissolved into it, and then I will turn it back up again. And as you see, the sugar got added to it and it really popped up the corn to the top, which is a good thing. So it kind of keeps the corn off the bottom. You just got to keep the stirring, keep on stirring, you know, and that way the sugar doesn't scorch or anything, and you're good to go. All right. So I'll bring you back when we are ready to turn off the heat and let it sit for a few minutes, and then we'll bring you back for the dumping into the bucket, all right? And this is going to sit for 5 to 7 days until she's ready, till the corn has settled to the bottom and everything, till she's fermented real well, and then we will be able to run it through this the still, okay? So I'll bring you back here in just a little bit. Alright guys, we have got this to where we want it. It is nice and hot. It tastes so good. My gosh, that's good. I can't wait to see how it actually turns out. We're going to turn the heat off on it. We are going to let it sit here for a while, cool down, cook a little bit more, and everything. I turned the heat off so she's not going to scorch or anything, but we're just going to let it sit here in the hot water itself, do its own little thing, and then we'll come back when we're getting ready to put it inside the bucket. I am really looking forward to this method. I've never made it like this before. Just I'm excited. You know, I've done brandy and stuff. We did that pineapple brandy, if y'all remember. I think I made a video for that one. No, I did not actually. I did not make a video for the pineapple brandy. It was amazing. I took the pineapple wine that I made, I ran it through the distiller, and then I proofed it down with actually some of the leftover pineapple wine that I had, and then I've added some pineapple chunks to it. Oh my gosh, it was so stinking good. I've got a little bit left. I gave some away to some friends of mine. I just gave it to them. You know, you don't sell this stuff. So it was my buddies, and they really enjoyed it, and they enjoyed it for New Year's. We all just kind of sat around and drank it for New Year's, so it was pretty good. The sweet tea wine, or the sweet tea shine that we turned out, it turned out okay. It wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know if I'd make it again. If I do make it again, I've got a few things I want to kind of tweak on it to make it a little better. So that's about it. We'll stir this for a little bit longer, let it cool down, and then we will add it to the bucket. All right, guys? So I'll see you in the next clip. All right, we have got it cooled down. We have got it ready to roll. We are going to add the yeast, and we're going to let it, whoa, I almost went into it. We're going to let it sit. I'm going to put the airlock on it and everything. I put 4 gallons of water in this all together in a 5-gallon bucket. So we want to just let it sit there for 5 to 7 days, let it do its thing, and we'll come back on next Sunday, Hopefully it's gotten done by then, and we will run the shine through. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. Let's go through the process one more time. It is 5 cans of the 15.25 ounces, make 7 pounds, okay? 8 pounds of sugar, 2 gallons of water in the pot to boil it in there. All right, you want to bring it to you want to get it nice and hot, bring it to a boil for about an hour or so, and get all the starches out of the corn. Then you want to turn the heat off after you've done the sugar and everything. Let it just kind of sit there by itself, cool down. Once it's cooled down, put it into your bucket, add 2 more gallons of water, and then you're going to add your yeast once it is cool enough. And luckily I let it cool down long enough to add the cold water and the yeast, and everything turned out really good. Right temperature and everything to pitch the yeast. So the yeast is going to get stirred in there, and we're going to put the bucket on, or the lid on, and we're good to go. That's it. So give it 5 to 7 days and see what happens. All right, I'll bring you back whenever it's time to run it through the still in the next video. So it won't be this video, it'll be the next video. So y'all have a good day. God bless every single one of you. Survive strong, live long. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. We are getting closer to 1,000 subscribers every day, and I'm loving it. I hope you guys really do enjoy the videos. Hope you learned something. I try to do my math and everything before I make a video. So that's why I know 7 pounds on the corn, and the sweet potatoes is 2.7 pounds and stuff like that. So, but we are going to do a sweet potato run. I'm not sure when, but we are definitely going to do one here soon. I want to see how the corn turns out before we do a sweet potato run. All right, so I'll see you on the next video. I love every single one of you, and have a good day. God bless. All right, everybody. I'm going to tie these 2 videos together. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but I was like, yeah, it's going to be a week. I might as well just go ahead and run the shine in this video as well. We have let this sit for 7 days. It tastes amazing. I have already put it over into the pot. Last night, it's about a 10% APV. I'm going to put some heads in it from a few runs ago. So, raise the APV up a little bit. But last night, I made this. Oh my gosh, is it amazing. It's got 2 bags of brown sugar in it, 8 pounds of sugar, 8 pounds of white sugar, 7 different apples in there. I just threw them in there. 1 thing of 5-ounce caramel, and 7 Rolos. I know, like, why 7 Rolos? I just wanted the chocolate flavor. It got a little bit of the chocolate flavor in there. It's so good. I should have really wrote the recipe down, and if it tastes as good as I'm hoping it's going to, I'll definitely write it down, and I'll definitely give it to you guys. But right now, I mean, last night it was so freaking good. Like, it was just stupid how good it was. It's bubbling just the way I want it to. So, yay. And that's after 1 day. I always just use my active bread yeast. We got some Captain Crunch. We're going to try that. We got some, low-grade Captain Crunch. So we're going to try that. But, yeah, it's like, it's got green apples, Granny Smiths, a bunch of red apples, like the Red Delicious and stuff like that. About 7 or 8 of those. 3 bananas, 2 oranges. What else does it have? 4 pears. And then the 2 bags of brown sugar, the 8 pounds of white granulated sugar, and the yeast, and that was it. What I did was I boiled these apples, pears, bananas, and all that for about 30 minutes. Okay, I let it come up to a boil, and then after that, about 30 minutes, I let it go. Nice and soft apples, nice and soft pears, bananas, and so forth. Threw the Rolos in, let them dissolve, kept stirring that up, and then I added the brown sugar to 2 bags of that, let that dissolve in there. Then I added the 8 pounds of sugar. It's got a lot of sugar in it. But without the brown sugar, it doesn't have the kick. Like, there's just this nice, smooth flavor with that brown sugar in there. It's ridiculous. I mean, you can just see how just beautiful this thing looks. I freaking love it. It was about here yesterday. It's foaming and all that good stuff, so it's going to rise a little bit more. I hope it doesn't blow out. I'm going to put it in the sink here in a little bit. I had to use the sink because we are running the shine, the corn shine now. So I'm going to set up the still, get it going, and then I'll bring you guys back, okay? All right, we are going to add the heads from a previous run just to raise that APV up a little bit. It won't be enough to change the flavor of this, thank goodness, because it was just like, 5 ounces of heads, so nothing big. That mash from yesterday, it's bubbling so good. So I'm going to finish setting this up, and then I'll bring you guys back, okay? Okay, we have it all set up. It's running. It's got a medium heat to it. The worm is all hooked up. I've got to add the ice to the worm. So I'll just do this right here. I use a butt ton of ice packs because it is easier than using ice. So that's what I do. It doesn't melt this, thank goodness. So we're good there. I got some ice packs in here. I'm going to add more ice packs to this as we go, but I like to keep ice packs in here as well. So here in a little bit, when it starts warming up, starts moving through the pipes and everything the way I need it to, then I will add more ice to this. All right. So as of right now, she's running good. It's running the exact way I want it to. So I'll bring you back whenever she's getting ready to run. All right. We have our shot glass here, 5 ounces. I always go 5, sometimes 7, just depends. And it only calls for 4 out of 5 gallons, but I like to go more. So that's just what I do. Y'all do whatever you want to. That's just how I do it. Remember, we were working in the basement at an old stove, so we don't work upstairs because, people don't like that. So we work downstairs. But, all right, guys, I'll bring you back as soon as we start running, all right? Okay, we are back. It is getting ready to run here any second now. Everything is hot to the touch all the way down. Yep, okay. We should be seeing something run out of here very shortly. So let's hope that it works fast. I've been waiting here for a while. All right, we are starting to run now. We are going to collect 5 ounces of this. It is not going to come out super fast, but it is going to come out. We put the elbow on it to help the run of it because it does that right there. And whenever it does that, it runs back under this and you lose a bunch of it. So I put the elbow on it and now I don't lose anything. So it'll just sit here, it'll run, it'll do its thing. 5 ounces of this. I will save it for the next run on whatever we want to do, probably the apple brandy, just to raise the APV a little bit. So this is just straight corn and sugar. That's it. So I'm interested in seeing how this one tastes. I've not tried corn before. It smelled amazing. It tasted really good. So whenever this fills up, I'll bring you back for the filling of a new jar. All right. All right, we are about to hit the 5 ounces, and so we're going to swap out for a new jar so we can start pouring this into our gallon jug, okay? All right, we have got the heads right there, so they will stay there until we run another batch of something. The new jar is right there ready to roll. It's going out really good. We are just going to wait and let this fill up and then just keep swapping them out, all right? So that's about it, guys. If you have any more questions, just throw them down in the comments. I will try to answer them the best I can. If I don't know them, I will find the answer for you. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Hold on, let's see how this tastes real quick. Come on, give me a little bit. There we go. Huh. That is different. I don't hate that. Oh, it's not super strong. I'd give it about a 90 proof. So, roughly, probably. I don't know. It's good, though. It's very good. I like that. I haven't had the corn yet. I'm enjoying it. The corn is not bad. I don't think I'll have to proof it down any. I am going to add some to my grape wine to kind of, balance it out a little bit. Kind of raise the APV in that a little bit. So, it's something. I can't remember what that's called, but I haven't slept in 3 days, guys. My brain is fried. I cannot literally think what that's called, adding moonshine to wine. I did it with my pineapple one, and I just can't honestly remember what the heck it's called. But that's all right, guys. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, guys. We will see you in the next video. God bless every single one of you. Survive strong, live long, and just stay safe out there, guys. Times are tough, and if you need to know how to do this kind of stuff is crucial. So just, you know, go out and do something. Level up your life. All right? Have fun, y'all. Thanks for watching.